We now discuss about two transport layer protocols, TCP and UDP. This TCP is Transmission Control Protocol and UDP is User Datagram Protocol. These two protocols provides efficient, reliable, and cost-effective services to the processes in the application layer. They provide a reliable connection and also efficient and reliable and cost-effective service to the processes in the application layer. So there are some transport layer primitives. They are used to establish and release connection between server and clients. Server will normally execute listen primitive to block itself to accept incoming connection. Client can execute connect primitive to establish a connection to the server, and it can also use send primitive to transfer data, and it can use receive primitives to accept data from the server, and also it can use disconnect primitive to disconnect the connection which it has created for transferring data. So these are the different transport layer primitives: listen, connect, send, receive, and disconnect. Now we will see this TPDU payload and TPDU header makes a segment. So this TPDU header is transport layer protocol data unit. This is a header added by the transport layer, and this is TPDU payload is the data coming from the session layer to the transport layer. Transport layer will add a TPDU header to this data to create it a segment. So to convert this to a segment, and this segment will be moved to the network layer. Then the network layer will add a packet header to this segment. Then it will become a packet, and in network layer this segment is called as packet payload, and a packet header is added. This header is added by the transport layer, and this header is added by the network layer, and this one is added by the data link layer. Data link layer will add a frame header to this packet, and then it will become a frame. The packet is called as a frame payload in the data link layer. Okay. Then TCP provide a reliable end-to-end byte stream over an unreliable internet network. TCP provide a reliable end-to-end connection, and TCP will normally transfer data as byte stream of bytes. And TCP was formally defined in RFC 793. Request for comments RFC 793 normally defines TCP. This is a standard for TCP. Then connection establishment. Normally TCP connection is established in TCP. We know that a connection must be established before transferring data. The connection establishment process is called a three-way handshake, and a SYN message is used to initiate and establish a connection. So host 1 is trying to establish a connection with host 2. Host 2 must execute a listen primitive to accept this connection. So initially host 2 will be executing a listen primitive, and host 1 will execute a connect primitive by sending a SYN message with a sequence number X. This message specifies that the sequence number of host 1 is X, and host 2 will acknowledge with X plus 1 means that host 2 needs a segment with a sequence number X plus 1 because it has received X and it now needs X plus 1. That is specified in the acknowledgement field. Then host 2 will tell host 1 that its sequence number is Y. Since host 1 has received a sequence number Y, then host 1 now needs, since it received Y, what it next needs is Y plus 1. That Y plus 1 is put in the acknowledgement field, and here host 2 asked for x plus 1, hence host 1 will send x plus 1, and acknowledgement y plus 1, which means host 1 now requires y plus 1 because it has received y. Okay, this is called three-way handshaking.